Hey guys, Laura Francis from laurafrancis.com.au. Just popping in today to do a quick live stream to answer some of the group member questions, or one in particular, and if somebody else happens to have one while I'm on, I'll go ahead and do my best to answer that as well. I just want to invite a few people in, including the gorgeous Ashley, whose question I'm answering right now. Who else can we throw in? Let's just throw a few people's invites in. All right. So Ashley's question today, she actually asked this on the Monday Theme Day thread. So just a reminder that from Monday this week onwards, we do actually have standardised theme days or theme posts in 365 Badass. So if make sure that you check out what they are. There was a thread posted earlier in the week, and so on Monday is actually the basically it's your opportunity to ask a question. Hey Mackenzie, how are you, mate? So what I'm doing is, whenever questions are asked, if I feel that it deserves a live stream done for it, I'll absolutely do a live stream that specifically focuses on answering the questions that were on Monday's theme post thread. So Ashley asked a really good question on Monday, which was, when a client tells you that you should charge more, should you take action and bump your prices up, or go with it and let your current prices play out? Now, I guess I've got quite a bit to say on this. I've got quite an opinion on this. Now, I'm not specifically sure. Come on in, Baxter. Baxter's not feeling very well. He's just been to the vets and had some injections for old age. Come over here, my beautiful friend. Excuse me, guys, for 1 second. Hey, Lisa Marie. Lay down, mate. Come here and lay down. Excuse me while I give my dog some love. Come here, my darling. Oh, don't get caught up in the cords. Lay down. Lay down next to Mum. Drop. Drop. Oh, there you go, beautiful boy. Stay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Here's my beautiful darling, and drop. He's woken up this morning not really able to walk very well, and Dan's just taken him to the vet and come home and said he's had to have an arthritis injection, anti-inflammatory injection. It's all right, darling. Lay down. Good boy. He's got some tablets to take. He's 9 years old, so he's getting up there a little bit and must be feeling the winter, apparently. So, my poor little baby boy. My poor baby boy, look at him down there. My poor little boy. All he wants now is some company. Hey, Lisa Marie, thanks for joining. Okay, so just back to the live stream content for today. He's important, right? So Ashley was asking, when a client tells you that you should charge more, should you take action and bump your prices up, or go with it and let your current prices play out? Now, like I said, I've got quite a few opinions and quite a bit to say on this topic. Firstly, is your client an entrepreneur? Do they charge what they're worth? Well, that's firstly, and secondly, quite a few questions. Do they charge what they're worth? But look, first, I just want to point out that I've got absolutely no idea who this client was, of course, and so I'm just throwing my 2 cents worth out there. Just because your clients say you should jack your prices up doesn't mean that when you do jack your prices up, those same clients are going to be prepared to pay your asking price. I'm a big believer in jacking your prices up, right? If you believe the value's there, if you believe you can deliver the value, then jack your prices up. But in saying that, you also need to believe at a core level, at a cellular level, that if you do jack up your prices, that you will be able to convert sales at that price. Hey, Edward, great for you to join me, mate. Thanks so much. So, you know, should you jack up your prices? You are the only one that will know. But be careful who you're taking advice from. If you're taking advice from someone who is not an entrepreneur, I'm not a big fan of taking advice from my clients, okay? Now, Hey, thank you so much for the love. So, Lisa Marie, I'm not a big fan of taking advice from clients. Clients say things to pump up your tires, to make you feel good. Thanks, Lisa Marie. Sometimes they just say things for the hell of saying things because they just want to say feel good stuff because what you're doing is making them feel good. I don't believe that as an entrepreneur, as a CEO, as a leader, you should be taking advice from a paying client or definitely not from a fucking non-paying person, okay? It's unsolicited feedback. Now, I'm not saying, Ashley, that your client is a fucktard because, like I said, I've got absolutely no idea who this client is and I don't know anything at all about them. But I did a live stream in the group a few weeks ago about not taking advice from fucktards, right? Don't take advice from people who are not where you are at or where you aspire to be, right? I don't know where this client is at in their business, Ashley, so it's a little bit of a, I'm going on a bit of a how long's a piece of string here and just using a general rule of thumb. It is not smart to lower your CEO level below the level of your client. You are the boss. You're in charge. You need to ascertain your value, your belief in yourself and everything. And Ashley, I know you're just starting out and you've got a lot to learn, but this is a brilliant question for you to ask because people at all levels need to actually understand this. The client is like an employee to you, and I'm not meaning that in a disparaging or disrespectful way. They are somebody that they're somebody that you're doing work for, which therefore, often creates this perception in your mind that you need to listen to what they say and do what they say. But they are a subordinate to you, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. You are working CEO to CEO level, so you're equals. I mean, that's almost like a confusion in what I've just said there. But you're equal, as in they are, if your client is a business person, you are equal in that you are both CEOs. But they are your clients, so you're up here and they are up here. So being up here, you need to already be assured of the value that you're delivering and of the quality of the work that you are delivering to your client. And you need to believe wholly and solely that they're coming to you because of what it is that you can deliver. Exactly, Mackenzie. It's just come through right now. They are coming to you for your expertise. You are not being paid by your clients for your clients to give you advice. If you want advice, if you want business advice, business growth, pricing structure advice, mentoring advice, you need to work with a mentor. Do not take advice from your clients. But when your clients say that you need to, they believe you need to increase your prices, will that client pay if you increase your prices? People say all sorts of things. It doesn't mean that they will follow through on their words. All right? If you want to know for sure if you need to increase your prices, you'll know. Are you giving away everything for free? Are you giving away your goods and services, your knowledge, your intellectual property, your value at less than what it's actually worth? If you answer yes to that question, then up your fucking price. Okay? Up your price abso-fucking-lutely. But honestly, I think it's a really big trap to take business advice from your clients when they're paying you for you to deliver a product or service or intellectual property coaching, mentoring, whatever to them. You're not paying them for advice, right? So Lisa Marie, thank you so much. You had a client tell you to increase your fees. You did, and they didn't want to pay for it. And it happens all the fucking time. They say stuff to pump up your tyres, to float your boat, to toot your horn, to make you feel good, but they've already fucking paid. If you jack your prices, you don't know if they're going to pay again or not. Now, please do not confuse this with the fact that I believe we all should charge more than what we charged yesterday, right? I'm a big believer in putting up your price frequently, but it needs to be in alignment with exactly where you are on a multitude of levels at the time. Does that make sense, guys? You picking up what I'm putting down here, Mackenzie? What are you saying? Absolutely, Mackenzie. Telling you to put up your prices after they've already paid is a safe thing for them to do. When you put up your prices, you need to know that that's the right thing for you to do, right? You need to do what is right for you, what is aligned with you. What are you guys saying here? Sorry. Mackenzie, makes perfect sense. Lisa Marie, you have to do what's comfortable for you. You need to increase your fees, but you need to do it where you're at. Exactly. But, Lisa Marie, I will go a little bit further than that. I will say that you need to increase your fees to where it is just outside of your comfort zone. And I don't mean like that you need to stay below where you're prepared to charge. I believe you need to charge outside of where you're comfortable, right? Because that is stepping up. If your price is, one of Ashley's prices I know is $2.97 because I've just paid that myself, right? So if Ashley's price is $2.97 and she's going to be comfortable charging at $3.97, I would encourage her to charge at $4.97 or $5.97. Right? And to step into the power of owning the person that she needs to be and becoming the person she needs to be able to facilitate closing sales at that higher price point. Because if your price is $2.97 and you only put it up to $100, that means that you're putting it up within your comfort zone, which means you're actually not stepping the fuck up. Now, I know without a shadow of a doubt that Ashley's products are worth more than $297. I was more than happy to pay $297, but I also told her that she needs to put her prices up, right? But I've had that conversation with her several times and I know exactly where her blockages and resistance lie around that. And I did it from a mentoring space, not as a client. Now, I'm not saying... Let me be clear. When I purchased her product, I did not give her unsolicited advice on her pricing. When I purchased her product, I did not give her advice on her pricing at all because I am a paying client at that point. I was not in a mentoring position with her. Therefore, it is wrong of me to give her advice on her product and service when she is in there working with a paid client, hence myself. I was not working as her mentor. I was her client. CEO to CEO, I'm accepting a service that she's providing to me at the price she offered it. Now, I don't ever balk at a price. The only time I don't pay somebody's asking price is if I do not see the value in it, which is very, very, very rare for me because I see value everywhere. Or if somebody is offering me something that is not exactly the thing that I'm after right now, it doesn't matter to me whether the price is low or the price is what some people would deem as high. If I don't see that I have a need for that right now, I'm not going to pay the asking price, right? Because the offer isn't something that resonates with where I'm at right now. Okay. Now, I also won't pay somebody's asking price if I believe that what they're offering and what they're asking in price are not aligned. So if I believe that the money that they're asking is more than what the value is worth, I won't pay. If I believe that the money they're asking is way too low for the value they're offering, I won't pay, because I only want to work with CEOs and leaders who value themselves. And if I'm reaching out to somebody to get support in my business, I need to be getting that support from somebody who already sees the value in context, perceived value and real value and personal value of themselves. You got that, guys? Does that work for you? The value must always be there. So if Ashley jacks her prices up, she actually doesn't need to add any value, because I know there's absolutely more than enough value in what she's delivering right now. I would happily pay twice the price. I would not question paying twice the price. But Ashley, my darling, you need to know that you're going to close the deals. There's no point putting your price up if you don't believe that you're going to sell at that price, because I know if you don't believe in the price that you're selling at, you will not sell. So I'm saying I call bullshit on what your client said, and no disrespect to the client, because like I said, I've got absolutely no idea who they are or what the context of the conversation was. It is not your client's place to give you pricing, structure, advice for your business. Certainly not when they are working as your client and you as their as the person, as the CEO. It is not their place. They are speaking out of turn. It's unsolicited advice, and I will refer back to my previous comment. Do not take business advice from fucktards, and I'm not saying this person is a fucktard because I've got no idea who they are, but it is unsolicited advice. Don't take it. The only time you should take that on board is if it actually fucking grates at you and you're going, fuck, I really know I need to put my prices up. But you need to know why you haven't put your prices up sooner, right? You need to be clear on why you aren't charging your worth right now before you can put your prices up, because you need to get past that blockage, that resistance, that excuse, that justification, that mindset issue, before you will effectively be able to raise and sell at a higher price. Yes? Yes. All right. Does anyone have any questions for me on the pricing of your goods and services? I'm a big believer in only taking business advice from people who are not your clients, from people who are at where you're at and are aspiring to be where you're going, or are at where you aspire to be in your business. All right? And I believe in only taking business advice from people who I am paying to give me business advice, right? You guys down with that? Oh, I get so fucking wound up and passionate on these things. Do I love what I do, right? Oh my God. I totally love what I do. Okay, I'm not sure who's on here because, you know, it doesn't always tell you the exact people that are on, but I'm hoping that you guys are getting value out of this. If anyone has any questions around pricing structure, please pop them in the thread. I'm really having a bad hair day today. I feel like I've got like a big flick fucking thing going on. Okay, excellent, Lisa. Thank you. Any questions? I'm having a hair vanity moment. I fucking love my hair. If everything was as perfect as my shaved side, I'd be right. Lisa, do you have any questions at all? And I'm not saying don't take advice. So if, for example, you guys want to take advice from me, yes, because I'm at a higher level than a lot of you. So if I'm at a higher level or I'm where you aspire to be, please do go ahead and ask me for advice, because I consider myself a mentor to you on an unpaid level, okay, because I'm the leader of this group. I am the leader, and I am a leader, and I have been where the vast majority of you are at right now. So please don't consider my advice unsolicited advice, and it's certainly not unsolicited because one of my tribe members, my beautiful tribe member, Ashley, asked me this question. Does anybody have any questions for me on this? While I've got you, while I'm waiting for people to comment on here, I will just go ahead and talk about 365 Badass Inner Sanctum. I haven't actually been pushing it as much as I need to. Not pushing it, but offering it to you guys. 365 Badass Inner Sanctum is a monthly membership subscription membership subscription, monthly website, no questions. You're already doing what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, excellent, Lisa. Fabulous. Mackenzie or anyone else that's on, please do hit me with any questions. So 365 Badass Inner Sanctum is an online membership community with its own private Facebook group and an online membership portal where I've already uploaded fuck tons of badassery that's loaded with absolutely tons of value for you guys to help you build your online empires. You get access to me in the private Facebook group, and it's all stuff that is not delivered anywhere else on social media, okay? This is exclusive content for the 365 Badass Inner Sanctum, and it is a private community of people who are on their journey but are not at a position where they can or are comfortable paying for my higher ticket products, but certainly do want to get bite off a bit of what I'm offering, you know, bite off more than they can chew, as far as getting a fuck ton of value and a fuck ton of awesome content to help them move forward, so they can get to the point where they can join in on my higher ticket programs. Now, 365 Badass Inner Sanctum is currently open until the end of June, until the 30th of June, for a 30-day membership of only $47. General monthly membership is $97, and after the first 30 days, your membership fee will go up to $97 automatically. Or you can purchase a 12-month subscription for $970 straight up, and you'll save just under $200. Math says to me it's $194 from memory. So there's content being delivered into the membership portal every single week. There is a Facebook community where I answer your questions within the community on a particular day, which is Wednesday of every single week. The content is exclusive to 365 Badass Inner Sanctum. It's live trainings as well as online trainings that you will get. You can access that, purchase your subscription, be it the annual subscription or the monthly, by going to 365badassinnersanctum.com and just have a read through the massive amounts of value of what you will get by being a part of the membership community. And purchase your subscription by clicking on the links. You can click the button for the monthly subscription or click the blue link for the annual subscription. Like I said, the monthly subscription at the moment until the 30th of June is only $47 as an introductory offer. That price does go up to $97 for your second month, but you get 30 days at you get 30 days access to all of the content that is on the site at the moment, and there is tons of content. You get 30 days access to that for $47. Then your monthly fee goes up to $97. At the end of June, the entry fee is straight up $97. So if you'd like to jump on that, I'll put the link in below here, but it is 365badassinnersanctum.com. It's really well priced for the amount of badassery that's on there. I just wanted to make it super accessible for you guys, because, you know, sometimes you don't want to be working at a higher level because you just do not have the financial resources to do that, and you can't possibly stretch yourself to that point, and that's okay. There's no shame in that, but until now I've not actually made anything available where people can get my badassery, apart from in this group, where people can access my badassery at a really low price point and on a continuous level. So I've made that specifically for you guys so that you can give yourselves a head start and start jacking things up as you go. If you have any questions about 365 Badass Inner Sanctum, pop them below this thread. Or, and also if you have any questions about this live, pop them in this thread. If you have any questions about 365 Badass Inner Sanctum, pop them in this thread or private message me. Happy to have a chat with you privately about that. Otherwise, head over to www.365badassinnersanctum.com and purchase your subscription. There's only 9 days to go for the $47 membership. I hope to see you in there, cause it's really fucking badass, and you know me, that's all I deliver. So, guys, I'm out. There's no questions. So, love, truth, and badassery. Remember, you have one life. Hit the fucking button. I'm really excited to be presenting more live streams to you guys. But for now, I'm out. Peace, love, and badassery, dudes. Talk to you soon.